Hey collective, so this is going to be a general energy reading. The gender of the cards don't matter. You may have to flip the roles, and if you like info on personals, that information is in the description box below. So let's take a look and see what you guys have going on. King of Cups, Knight of Swords, Three of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Nine of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Wheel. So unbeknownst to you, there are two people fighting over you in the background. These are two people that are communicating with each other, most likely two males, but it could be two females. One of these people is okay, so this individual, the King of Cups, is someone from the past. They have a tendency of being emotionally manipulative towards you. This is someone that they know how much you love them, and they love you too, but they don't know how to express that. They seem very cold on the external, but internally this person is mushy. They're just putting up a facade. This individual is burdened right now, and this was the type of burden that they put you through in the past. So it seems like the tables have turned. Ten of Wands is also the energy of something coming to a close, some sort of cycle. So this burden that you've been carrying when it comes to this King of Cups, this individual, it's now in the process of ending, but in order for it to end, things kind of have to progressively get worse. I'm sorry. So you may be feeling a lot of tension, a lot of pressure, maybe even headaches or migraines, and maybe even back pains for some of you. And it's because of the residual energy of what this person has done to you. You're working on clearing that emotional load, because the King of Cups is all about emotions. Someone who's watery on the inside, but they know how to not wear their heart on their sleeve. This is someone that has experience. And the individual that they're feuding with is a younger person. They're wearing a mask though, so this person's identity is concealed. The King of Swords, you don't know that this individual is fighting for you in the background. So this could be that knight in shining armor, because sometimes the Knight of Swords is someone that starts the war, but can also be the hero. And I feel like this person wants to bring you happiness and joy with the Knight of Cups right underneath this Knight of Swords. They know what you've been through, and they have gone through their fair share of, betrayal and pain and sadness, and they want to be that person that brings you joy and happiness. This is someone that doesn't want to come forward to you yet. They want to, battle this ex, because I feel like this ex does not want to back down. They know that you have multiple options, and from what I'm seeing, there's 3 people that are interested in you. We haven't even gotten to this Page of Pentacles either, and that's also about like solid news, new beginnings, getting even promotions. But let's get back to this Knight of Swords. This person, they're rushing in. They want to give you some sort of declaration of love, or a proposal, but they have to first fight off your ex or this past person that you were connected to, because there's a lot of history here, and some of you may not even be sure of who you want quite yet. Like, these are 2 people that you're not talking to. Maybe here and there hi messages that you'll send off, like anger messages, because I feel a lot of anger and resentment when it comes to this King of Cups, because this person, they put you through a lot. You have a lot of years that you've known this individual. This Knight of Swords is more fresh. It's more of like a friends with benefits situation, or like a friend that you've been attracted to that has been there for you on and off. But you've never had anything solid with this person either, and they feel like this is the perfect opportunity to come in and provide for you, a relationship, a life, a marriage. Four of Wands is something serious. This is like someone coming in and wanting to spend their life with you, or asking like, are you willing to move in? Can we start something solid? Because I see myself having a life with you. I see you as someone that I can have my kids with. I see you as someone that has a foundation that's stable. And I know in the past, like, I was wishy-washy. I know I didn't know what I want, but it was because I was immature. I'm channeling this Knight of Swords. He's saying I was immature. I didn't know how to come to you as a man or as a woman, because you're someone of high stature, of high honor. You're royal, and I don't want to be like these other people. And I'm sorry if I gave you the impression that, I just wanted something sexual with you, but it was way more than that. I didn't know how to come forward. And now this person's working on moving forward, but it seems like they've hit some sort of obstacle, and that obstacle is your ex or your past person, and they have to kind of duel this out. This could even be like a DM versus karmic masculine situation, or just like a karmic and a divine feminine even. With the Three of Wands in reverse, some of you are having a hard time moving on from past memories, like feeling nostalgic and a lot of things from the past coming up, and this is because you're meant to deal with a lot of things that you pushed under the rug. As the Page of Pentacles is here, there's going to be good news coming in. You will have someone that's going to be dependable and loyal and faithful towards you. Some of you just want to have, casual connections where you don't have to deal with, constantly having people talk behind your back, or maybe even friends and family interfering with your relationships. You want to have someone who's secure and solid and see where it goes. And I also see a new individual, someone brand spanking new. They haven't even come to your path yet, so I can't really speak about this person, but they're going to change you in some way, shape, or form. This person, the Knight of Swords, is likely to bring you happiness, wish fulfillment. This King of Cups is more likely to bring you burdens, stress. This could even be a situation of work. This is the boss. The boss doesn't necessarily take care of his responsibilities. He's not a leader. He's not someone who is formidable, and instead brings a lot of burdens and stress onto his subordinates or hers. With the Knight of Swords, there's a particular individual here, like an assistant, who carries the load, basically, who steps up to the plate and is basically fighting for this King of Cups' job, because it's like, I'm already doing what my boss isn't doing. I might as well get paid for it. I might as well stand up for myself, because I see myself, growing in this company, and it's not fair. There's just a lot of drama going on in the background of this job. And this job is somewhere that's secure. A lot of people rely on this job for income, security, because it's kind of like a safe haven behind these closed doors. But there's just things that need to be sorted out. So I do see some sort of chaos in the workplace, some sort of drama, but this drama is going to change, because there is going to be some sort of oversight. I don't know if it's HR or someone like possibly reporting something. There could even be a case of sexual assault, or like, I don't know, inappropriateness in the workplace. Something weird is going on here. Back to like the love situation though, there's going to be someone new that comes in, brand spanking you. You have no type of history with this person. They're going to create change in your life. It's destined for this person to come into your life. It doesn't mean that they're here to stay. It doesn't mean that this is your Prince Charming. It just means be on the lookout for this person, because it could be either a good test where this person brings, opportunity into your life. They bring you abundance, or it could be a negative test where this is a karmic that brings even more change, more disruption, more chaos. So just be on the alert. Use your intuition. You know best at the end of the day. Let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages. We have King of Pentacles. So you're very stable. You're very grounded. You're focused on money, career, stability, material things. You're somebody who is successful. You may not be a risk taker, but that's not a bad thing, because you know how to use your discernment and gauge when something is actually profitable and when it's a loss. With other people, they have a hard time seeing things through the end, but with you, you're very persistent, you're consistent, and people come back to you often because you're like this tree that is always secured. So people always count on you, but emotionally and friendship wise as well, I feel like you can't feel the same way as everybody else. And that's because like no one's really truly there for you, or those few people that are there for you, it's very surface level, or you feel like they don't truly understand you. I just feel like you are complicated, and you just have a lot of depth to you, and I feel like you have a hard time understanding yourself, and you're constantly learning yourself, so you can't expect other people to know what makes you tick, and you have to be fair with others as well. With mind games here, because you are someone that's intelligent, when you are not in your high vibration and you're aligned with your shadow self, you tend to be very controlling, sometimes even be a bully, a tyrant even. I'm not talking down on you, I promise, but the Emperor is usually someone who takes care of other people, but in reverse, due to circumstances around them, it tends to make this Emperor act in selfishness, or just breadcrumb people, or just give the bare minimum out of protecting or shielding themselves. So be careful of closing your heart up and not being as open because of someone that you encountered that used you and abused you. The lesson that you learn here is you're learning what your limits are, And there was a ton of red flags that you had when it came to this King of Cups. You just didn't want to acknowledge them, or maybe you gave them the benefit of doubt, or maybe you just loved them. It could even been a friend. You know, this friend didn't really contribute to the relationship. They came and used you as like an emotional dumpster and weren't really there for you and would never really listen. This wasn't someone that you can truly count on. Yes, they were there for you at times, but if this was a friend, they would gossip about you behind your back. They would go to other people and start drama instead of like addressing things first and foremost. But this person regrets how they have dealt with you. They regret how things transpired, because I feel they didn't see things being this way. They didn't see you distancing themselves from this person. This person, I felt like, thought you were dumb or naive or in denial or something, because they were aware of the deception and the lies that they were doing towards you. This is all about underhanded behavior, sneaky, lying, stealing. You could have even had someone steal from you, a possible group of friends. And if that was the case, there's two people that know exactly who did it, and no one's going to come forward. But this information will be revealed with time. It's going to take about, I'd say, 8 weeks for this information to come to light. So all you need to do is just focus on yourself, self-care, self-love, self-admiration. I also feel like a lot of you have a spirit animal that could be a wolf, and that wolf is a father figure. Weird, but I'll take it. I also see a lot of you are gifted with earth magic. This is magic that involves like nature, grounding yourself, using like dirt and herbs, things that grow from the ground. So that's something that maybe you can look up. Herbology would be something that I feel you'd be gifted in as well, but use it wisely. As the star card is here, you're also meant to be in the public eye. You're meant to be a celebrity of some sort. You've been wishing upon a star for some goal, some dream, some reality. I don't know what it is, but you will receive it as long as you consistently put in energy, time, effort. You have consistent faith. I know you can have those down days where you just feel depressed. We all have that, but you continue pushing forward despite having those setbacks. And with the Nine of Cups, whatever this is, it will be granted to you. You will get emotional fulfillment. Some of you are destined for generational wealth. This is wealth that you can pass down to your children. Some of you are meant to like open orphanages and schools and really help change the world on a conscious level, you know, teaching true history. Because there's a lot of like whitewashing and things that are going on in history right now, especially in schools, where they're just teaching lies. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. With the Ten of Pentacles, this is like just long-term stability, inheritances. Some of you may have things passed down to you from family members, heirlooms. But with Temperance, you're an earth angel. You're meant to come here and transmute the energy of earth using the sun and the moon. So you could also use those two to manifest. As Death is here, this is all about rebirth. Some of you are drawn to the stars. Maybe you stargaze often, and it's because that's where you're from. You're from the night sky. You're not from here. You're not from this planet. You don't resonate with human beings. Yes, you may look like one. You may have, you know, characteristics like humans, but intuitively you feel different. And I know other people treat you like you're different as well. You just see it when they look at you in the eyes. It just, if you know what I'm talking about, you know. And you see how this woman looks in the eyes? It's just, there's depth to that. There's a lot of unknown energy that you haven't discovered yet about who you are and where you come from. Information about, you know, Akashic records and galaxies beyond here. I don't know why this is so back and forth, but with the Queen of Swords, you've learned how to use discernment. You've gone through a lot of pain, a lot of heartbreak. You've learned to be protective of yourself. People always criticize you, and it's because you are in a position of power, I see. And as a candid person and a formidable opponent, people can't help but to try to bring you down. You've gone through a lot of sadness and pain, and you're still working through that. So try not to be pessimistic, and I know that's hard to say because a lot of people like lack empathy with you. So try to be, you know, that light in the world, because you're going to get your wishes granted. It's going to take time, slowly but surely, but you are the key. You're the key to something on this earth, and you're going to find that out in 7 years. So 7 years from now, there's going to be an event that's going to require teamwork from light workers around the world to bring stability, due to a Knight of Swords. So this is going to be a situation where one person, possibly a president, makes a reckless decision that causes everyone some sort of justice, you know, having to bring justice back to the table. I don't know. I don't know what that is, so I'll be finding out with y'all. Let's see an additional deck. That way I can see what else you guys need to find out. Five of Swords. Be careful, people playing mind games with you, trickery, underhanded behavior. If you look at that person's expression, they're up to no good. This is like the type of person that will steal something from you and then help you look for it. Ten of Cups is emotional fulfillment in reverse. So right now, if you feel like things are not working out in your favor, do something to change your circumstances, because doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results is the definition of insanity. And with Judgment, you need to make a decision about which path you want to take in general. What is it that you feel is going to help you progress in life? And what do you feel you can change on a day-to-day basis to bring that creativity back in your life if that is something that you're lacking in? Because you're someone who's energetic, you're strong, you're passionate. Yes, you're hot-tempered, but you're very efficient at what you do, and you have this assertiveness to yourself that is confidence. Some people take it as arrogance, but those people most likely have like insecurities within themselves and they just try to project that onto you. But I feel like you're also like exhausted and overwhelmed, and it's important that you put yourself first. Retreat whenever you feel the need to. Because the Hermit is someone that goes within and finds the answers within themselves. So all of the answers that you're looking for are within you. You don't even need this tarot reading. This is just like a distraction, if I'm being honest with you. There's a reason why monks are so secluded and why they are so evolved. And it's most of the time because they deprive themselves of like earthly 3D things, technology, sex, distractions. So if you want the answers, the keys to go within, you meditate, you seclude yourself, you remove everything that can basically give you influence. YouTube videos, your phone, talking to other people, you completely check out for even if it's just like 1 or 2 days, and you truly listen to the voice and the divine, and you'll get the answers that you need. You just have to try to separate yourself. The Hermit is Virgo energy as well. As the Ace of Swords is here, you're going to be finding out harsh truths and revelations. Let's see, what are these harsh truths and revelations about that you're about to be receiving? Past life trauma. So you have a lot of past life things that are coming up. So a lot of the karma that you're dealing with now. Ooh, secret affair. So there was a secret affair that was going on, or you could be in a secret affair. But whoever this person is that indulged in this affair ended up falling in love with whoever it was that they were cheating with. Because it says, I need you. I've never felt like this before. And whoever's cheating is playing both sides because they want to go back to their partner to say like, hey, please just hear me out. If you're single, this is not going to pertain to you. But there is about a few of you where it says therapy and counseling is recommended. This is me talking to myself as well, because I've been procrastinating this for years. I know I need counseling, but maybe some of y'all do too. With therapy and counseling recommended, there's just a lot of things that could have happened in the past that you don't want to talk about. I'll get to that in a second, but this is like dark things. Rape, molestation, betrayals, a lot of underhanded things that have went on, murders. Yeah, y'all know a lot. And you're not talking, you can't talk to people about this. So I don't know, you may have to like journal, because some of these are dark. And I feel like if you, maybe journaling is just something that you should do. Write it down on a paper, get it down, burn it. Because some of these secrets, I feel like maybe it could be tried to use against you in the future. So gauge what it is in your life. With health concerns, it's also important that you get your yearly checkups. You go to the doctor. You maintenance your body just like you maintenance your car. That's important. Because some of you have health concerns that need to be addressed, especially in the base chakra. Base chakra can be your sexual and reproduction areas. So go get checked. With the clairs being here, we have clairvoyance, clairsentience, clairaudient, clairgustance, and there's one, clairalience. So this is all about your gifts enhancing, but for that to happen, you have to go within. You have to spend that time in your introspection stage. So if you've noticed, a lot of people have awakened and are aligning, especially due to this coronavirus, because we've been forced to go within. A lot of us were already in that introspection phase. But you'll be seeing more people waking up to the BS and the lies and the deception that has been going on, you know, on this planet. Let me get you some additional messages. Courthouse, main female, gift, occupation. So if there was a female that was trying to sabotage you in this secret affair, if you were, I guess, the victim to this, I don't like to use that word, but this person's going to be facing spiritual court or maybe even some actual legal issues. With gift, the universe is going to provide for you, most likely for the rest of your life. So pay homage to your ancestors. Thank them for the food that you have in your belly, the clothes that you have, internet, water, the roof over your head, you know, basic things. You need to go back to thanking God and your ancestors for what you have. Because with wealthy man, you're going to become a wealthy person. But first you have to prove that, you know, you're grateful for what you already have. There's going to be a shift in a lot of you guys' occupation. Maybe going from 9 to 5s to owning your own business, or elevating and deciding to go back to school. But with community, a lot of people that have turned their back on you, spoken ill about you, are eating their words right now. These people want back in your life, and they feel like you're going to judge them, which I almost feel like you have every right to, because you've gone through a journey and you've elevated. You chose to do the shadow work. And these people expected you to fall. They expected you to fall down, and they were false towards you. They acted one way towards you, and behind your back were saying completely different things. Let me get another deck. Actually, hold on. I feel like this is more important. Eternal union. So if you've been waiting for the love of your life, or like a connection that is going to be long lasting, that may even lead to marriage, new love is forming at the bottom of the deck with eternal union. You're also reaching union with yourself. Because as you love yourself, self-care, self-love, self-admiration, you put out that vibration, and then you attract someone that's on that same level too. We also have a awakened spirit, desire to change. That's what makes you different from the most. You see with those eyes, all around that, you're always being watched. Whether it's through the government, through your phone, whether it's being tapped, whether it's through, you know, spirits, monitoring spirits, because there is such a thing. You're somebody who's very important, and you receive downloads directly from spirit, and you transmute that to other people. People end up following you. Like, you're a trendsetter. You illuminate the shadow. You're someone who's not afraid to dive into the deep. This could even be like dark web, things like that, like dark secrets about the world that you know, about deep societies, secret societies, things of that nature. You know what I'm talking about. You're focusing on a solution, and you're one of those people that's a soldier. You're going to help us change the world, because as a collective, we're doing this together. With Hidden Realms, there is a hidden enemy. There's a light, and then there's a dark. There has to be a balance of both. And people get to decide which path they want to choose, but you chose to ascend. And a lot of people around you did not. And that's why they want to bring you down, because it's a fight for your soul, basically. As an earth angel, you're protected by Angel Michael, Angel Raphael, Angel Ariel, Angel Metatron, all of those angels. For some reason, in my belief system, archangels are evil. I didn't believe it at first, but I asked directly, and they said it was true. So I don't address archangels. I address angels directly. And your spirit guides and your ancestors, because they're the ones that help you ascend. Speaking of ascending, we have Ascended Master right here. Literally. Create open communication. You're somebody that's here to help human beings ascend. You receive the messages from spirit. You decipher them. Spirit messages right here. I don't know if I even saw that. Spirit messages. Observe limitations. Yeah, you receive the messages, you process them, and you put them out in the world. You're meant to speak. You're meant to talk. You've had a lot of like throat chakra issues throughout your lifetime. People trying to suppress you. People trying to get you to shut up. No. If there's a problem, speak up. If someone's doing something wrong to you, speak up. Don't swallow it. Because then it comes out in a volatile way. You look crazy. You look like the bad guy. Speak up. I guarantee you, if you speak up every time someone does something wrong, they're going to be less reluctant to try you. With cosmic ancestors, your ancestors are from beyond this realm. You receive downloads from your guides. You could be someone that likes to stargaze. I keep hearing Travis Scott, rolling, 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 got me stargazing. Yeah. So that's what it is. Cosmic ancestors. Before I let you go, one last deck. With illuminating the shadow, I feel like you're actually fighting your darker self. On this planet, the demons that we're fighting, it's actually our shadow selves. That's crazy. So in an alternate reality, there's a you that's exactly like you, but it's evil. And, oh, I'm not even going to get into that. All right, let's see. I'm sorry for betraying you. People that didn't see you for who you are sorry for that. There's a mother-in-law that is probably... Let's see, what's up with this mother-in-law? Justice. They're going to be receiving karma because they've been doing something behind your back that's been shady. They've been interfering with some sort of relationship. So if you had a connection, the mother-in-law was interfering with your connection for whatever reason. With stabbed in the back, you've been stabbed in the back numerous times. By fake divine feminine masculines who portray themselves to be something that they are not. And no one has made me feel the way that you do. Everybody that you encounter, they basically try to doppelganger the energy that you make them feel, and they can never duplicate that, ever. So you leave people with like this high that they can never fulfill unless it's you. It's crazy. If anybody ever made you feel like you were just an option, this was in reverse. No, you're not just the option. You are the GOAT. You are the one. There's no one better. Period. I sleep with anyone I find attractive. Be aware of these energies, because those are these incubus, succubus spirits, and they'll drag you down. And all they want is just to waste your time and energy, because I wasted my time and energy, straight up. These cards never lie. How can I mend your broken heart? You've been mending your own broken heart, so now it's time to have people give back to you. Stop dealing with these karmics. These people that you know, they just look good on the outside. It's just flesh. Their flesh is tempting, but inside it's void and darkness and nothing. And because they don't want to level up to where you're at, they want to drag you down. So do you really want to go back down? Have you really healed yourself that much to just go back to temptation like that? And this is me talking to myself, because I know my temp test is like in 3 days. And I'm trying to like coach myself, like, don't do it, D. You know what's coming. So I'm talking to myself just like I'm talking to you, because we have I wish you were dead, and it's serious. These people, they want you gone. Because whatever you're meant to do, it's important. What do we have here? Breaking free. You're breaking free from any restrictions, generational curses, societal limitations. You're beautiful. I don't care. You're beautiful. You're unique. Don't let people make you feel like, you know, you're not worth it or that there's anything better, because there's not. With miracle healing, you're going to bring miracle healing to this planet. And that's literally all that we've been talking about this whole reading. With detoxification, it's important that you detox negative things in your life, whether it's addictions, people, environments that don't serve you, taking spiritual baths and letting go. You let go because you already know that you're covered, you're protected. And that's the end of your reading. I hope you like it. Bye.